Hi everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. This episode could go that way, but we're going to go down to Forgotten Twins, try to get past to these two. We have to go back there anyway for a party with Jai. That's going to be quite a few jumps. Probably going to have the warp incursions on the way. Like this one here might be one. Look. No? The auxiliary generator chamber on the artillery deck was overgrown with thick stems of some thorny plant. The voidsmen reported the vegetation throbbing and sighing when they tried to lop off an offshoot. The cut started oozing out disgusting pus. Some officers claimed to have heard someone trapped on the thorns. The desperate weeping of a woman's voice echoed from inside the compartment. Send a flamethrower squad to burn away the infestation. The flame had been reluctant to take hold, barely flickering on the thorny vines at first. The warped creature begged endlessly for mercy, its soft voice full of genuine suffering, while the God Emperor protects his servants. When the vile spawn caught fire at last, only his oily ashes were left behind. I lost some holy gifts, but I gained some experience. Okay. Go down to Langren's Belt. A dangerous one. The enemy's mountain spotted the ship. What beasts of the four of the crew in charge of one of the macro cannons and massacred those who resisted the heresy. The war captain was their only hope. Can I go there? Yes, I can. I'll then have my people go. Hopefully it's not those hungry blue horrors again. Although it might be. It may be. I saw something here, like a tail, like a dinosaur tail or something. Maybe it's just a shadow. Maybe it's just a shadow, eh? Just a shadow. Is it Khorne?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
It's the blood letters again. Okay. It's not too bad. There's no guide here this time.
You interrupted my thoughts.
Yeah, shoot him.
I understand your intent.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
We have 12 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2 blood letters. Most of them will be Malay. Right. Get away from that barrel if we can. So, let's get Cassia in front. Argenta behind. Pascal behind that. Elliot to one side. Jai. Pistols close by, and that might be. Oh, I don't know how big that blast radius is. And myself. Right. Jai. Look at Jai. How much was buffed? She has plus 19 or something. Which is, I forget, 10 plus fail bonus. debuff Argenta. I'm going to need that buff. The warp is quite high. Veil degradation. Magenta.
On it.
Let's start off. Don't want the heavy bolter. Actually, what can you see? Quite a lot. So let's get these 60 there, 60 there. These are all 6s, aren't they?
As
Okay.
the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Start off with the smaller ones, just to get her points up. And you might get a triple hit on those.
Faith without this is why I was
Yes, it
chosen.
did. So, well, I'm going this way.
I'll do it.
And a
Doubt
gun.
is for the weak.
Another shot. Do. Fierce
do it.
recital. No, not quite. 3 short.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
11 slaughter. So she can run a gun again next turn easily. My turn. Let's go. Set out these. Here. Here. This one, very likely. First of all, that's for everybody. Junk analysis, and get a shot off. 79 damage, nice one. What do I have for 3D? Looks wise and 9 cells ability to move to that area. Doesn't spend MP and doesn't attack opportunities. It's okay for getting out, I guess, getting in. It's area attacks. Don't suffer damage. Okay. What survives? What a better. So, let's debuff you.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am enough.
Down you go. Then can't see them. That's 2 AP, isn't it? Yeah. Damn it. Not the best location.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being
I could move Argenta down with a heavy bolter. Just spray that whole area. And on next, we've got a bloodletter coming next. Can she kill the bloodlet in one go? Not without the debuff. So let's just do this on Magenta.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Let's clean up these.
As the Emperor
Oh, she can shoot these.
do it.
Okay. I don't know if I had line of sight.
each strike is a prayer.
One left.
As
On
the
the
Emperor
bloodletter.
without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Actually missed. Order 96.
I'll do it.
Take a shot at you.
As the Emperor eradicated.
Do. Got 3 left. Jai's turn. I should do the plasma pistols. 65%.
Am I getting paid for this going somewhere?
Will do. 55s. Doesn't surprise me. Let's buff units. And let's give Cassia if we go.
I hold all the cards.
There's only 2 left.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Isn't this a job?
There we go.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Lots of axes and scrap chainmail. Don't mind that. Don't think there's going to be anything new
I
around.
always have a backup plan.
It's always good to have a look. What's that? Yeah, stuff on the wall. Guess that's the warp
Is
incursions.
there money to be made?
$186 experience for them. Take it. Starting to get a bit peckish.
Keep your wits about you.
What can I make? I can make a massive pot of chili. Oh, I could defrost some of the last of the curry I've got in the freezer. If I make the big pot of chili, it's a couple of hours, but then it's there for the next couple of days. Okay, let's do this jump. The clan servicing the cooling systems, they report an incident of sorcery. The shadows in the cabins and corridors are coming to life. The wordsmen say they see strange, writhing things lurking in nooks and crannies at the edge of their vision. They look away, the things spread over the room, gnawing on everything in their path and attacking the weak and infirm. The strange creatures cannot be caught. It is almost as if they sense they are being watched and sink into the many cracks between the machines and bulkheads. Chance there. 85% chance there. Banished with faith and prayer. The Ecclesiarchy mission on board the voidship held sermons in every corner of the haunted chamber. The many voiced chants and holy rituals manifested their power, and demons skulking in the cracks had vanished without a trace. The crew was cheered and they praised the God Emperor for his protection. Doggonus. I've just fucking left there. Doggonus one. Just friggin' left there. Jesus. Oh, it is. Binary star. Coordinates from the ship's log lead to an unremarkable star system. The Orca crew reports that the arrays cannot register everything worthy of the Lord Captain's attention. Anything of the word, not everything. Was the log entry just someone's idea of a joke? There's the things from the battle I've just had. The areas. There's someone decided to mock the rogue trader. They're playing a dangerous game. There's a space battle here. Looks like a white dwarf or a magnetar pulling off the red giant. The cogitated screen highlights the shapes of several buildings. This small settlement, only one on the planet, is a Winterscale Dynasty outpost. Visit. After a lengthy descent to the planet, you are rewarded with a dismal sight. The entire outpost consists of long columns of uniform bunkhouses, machine hangars, and large headquarters topped with a massive antenna of an ancient voxcaster. The binary songs hanging in the sky make every object cast two shadows, a spectacle we find vaguely disturbing. The custodian and his people go out of the way to give the esteemed guest a proper reception, but their resources are scarce at best. Talk to the custodian. He shares alarming news. The outpost is highly dependent on various deliveries from the core Winterscale worlds, but 2 ships have already failed to arrive on schedule. The locals do not have an astropath of their own, so the custodians cannot determine the cause of the delays or request aid. The outpost will soon run out of food at this rate, so the custodian sends an urgent request for provisions. He is begging you for help, offering what little his settlement has in exchange. Supply the outpost with the provision it needs. Custodian showers you with gratitude. I've got provisions anyway. Hurries to send gifts in return. The formerly grim and wounded faces of his men light up in relief. A needle rifle. Toxic shot. Okay. That might be good for anyone with a high ballistic skill, really. And goodies. Armour, ship components, holy gifts, mechanicus creations, and unused weaponry. The return journey treats you to a rare and unexpected spectacle. An eclipse begins as one of the 2 local suns covers the other. You watch as the temperature drops, the lighting changes, and double shadows vanish. The 2 discs in the sky merge, forming a shimmering oval, and then become one. Eventually the fantastic event passes, leaving behind a vivid memory. Okay, let's have a look at that needle rifle. I don't have a needle. That 100 to 1725, 12 to 24. So that's not as good as that. Yeah, so to cargo. Buy much stuff here. Bolt pistol to cargo. Combat shotgun. Dead stump revolver, 8 to 16, 18 to 22, it's 100 to 200. It's a 200 melee weapon. Does less damage than that. Oh, that's a blood seeker Tricari weapon, that's just standard Tricari cleave. Standard flamer. Sword, big sword. Go. That's that heretical one. Rate 5, 4. Pale Pride. Infernical flamer. Pistol, life draining sword. It's a chaos thing, among those. Cargo. Melter or keep. The multi-melter or keep. Needle rifle, here we are. I don't have the additional hit chance. It does more damage. Does toxic shot though. A lot of things are immune to toxic shocks, though. No, toxic shots. What about you? Oh, it's all re-rage now. Better arm penetration. Doesn't have the dodge reduction. Range, same. Recoil. It's got the recoil of 10. But don't do burst fire with it because it can't do it. It's only got 1. The laser weapon does have the dodge reduction. I can give it a go. And have a look at hers. She can't use it. Give it a go. It does a little bit more damage. Power more we don't want. Power claymore we don't want. Power sword. Don't think we want that. This not as good. It's a standard bolt pistol. Chain access can go to cargo. The auto guns can go to cargo. Another stub revolver up here. 8 to 16, 10 to 14, 348, 166. That's probably better. Another power sword. That's not a bad one, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. That toxic knife causes bleed or something, does it? Toxin. Stop every turn. The effective target must pass a toughness resist test or remove this effect or suffer damage. What kind of damage? Yeah, doesn't say. Anyway, that's enough of that. That world. Forgotten Twins. Plus the old times 2. I would often watch the prison population on a small planetoid from Iraq 5's observatory. Looking at the celestial body now, I'm beginning to think that such entities are all alike. On a small planetoid. Okay. Strange thing to say. Middle of nowhere. Storm to end all storms on a gas giant. The crew were treated to a truly impressive sight. The colossal storm on the gas giant's surface. The planet's dimensions themselves were mind-boggling. And then it birthed a tempest, a storm to end all storms. As the Lord Captain and officers observed it from a safe distance from the bridge's huge viewing windows, some suggested giving it a name, and the Emperor's wrath garnered the most votes. Some in the crew believed the storm to be an open. We can only hope it's an omen of great things to come. Okay. Lord Captain, there's evidence of a recent scuffle straight ahead of us. Throw and take me, this is not a frigate. This is just a gutted piece of metal. Fall silent for a moment. Blimey, the culprits are here too. It's the Eldawi freaks. I recognise their shiny asses even from this distance. Except, the Xenos are acting suspiciously. They are hovering in place, not even trying to run. Should we approach or open fire from a distance? From earlier, to call for your people and attack. Something is wrong. The children have a story and are dismayed. But doing something like this to a monkey vessel, no, we are not animals. Appeal to your prudence. The promise you made, do not destroy my kin for the deeds they did not commit. Lord Captain, we have received a report from the Orca crew. The situation is unusual. The Xenos ship displays no biological or energetical signatures, even though it appears to be intact. According to the scanners, there's nobody on board. However, survivors are believed to be hiding in one of the compartments of the damaged vessel of the Imperium. We have also spotted some drifting plating remains that belong to a third unidentified vessel. Identified machine cult. Have the acolytes of the machine cult identify the remains of the third vessel. Lord Captain, I'm important that the hull fragments belonging to the Drukhari Xenos race, but the presence of their ships in the system had not been confirmed. Dispatch the rescue team if there are any survivors of the frigate. It will be done. Big disc flips switches on the Vox system's cogitator. Transmission goes quiet for a while. Got Xeno artifacts and fuel. Lord Captain, the scouts managed to rescue several emaciated officers from the wrecked ship. Despite their wounds, they were able to tell us what had happened. During a patrol, the frigate discovered an Eldawi ship crossing the system, decided to immediately attack the enemies of humanity. The Xenos vessel proved too fast and skittish, but at one point its engines failed, giving the frigate a chance to attack. When the guns were aimed, several Drukhari ships suddenly pounced from the darkness. At first they attacked from a distance, but soon boarded the frigate and wreaked a bloody massacre on the decks. It was only by sheer miracle that the surviving officers managed to escape, locking themselves up in a hidden technical compartment the Xenos had no use for. The survivors claimed that the Xenos conspired and deliberately led the ship into a trap where it met its doom. The Xenos joined forces to eliminate a vessel Imperium? An alliance between Endar and Drukhari is an unusual sight, and yet such an outcome is hardly surprising. Why, Master Interrogator? I was thinking exactly the same thing. At last, you and I can finally agree on something. How blind are the monkey to the vices of their own kind? Humans attack a ship of the children of Saurian sailing peacefully by, but it's my kinspeople who are to blame. She's beside herself for contempt and rage. No, my kind would not butcher the Dark Ones of their own volition and then abandon their ship. Something else happened here. Something I'm afraid to even consider. Send a shuttle with scouts to investigate the Xenos ship. More Xeno artifacts. And the Shuriken catapult. Lord Captain, scouts confirm our early report. The Xenos ship is intact. Many valuable artifacts have been found inside, but neither Eldawi nor their bodies were discovered. We are late. Again, an attack. The voice sounds faint and almost listless. We've done everything we could. We are leaving. As you command, Lord Captain. Okay. Chart a course to here. That would be deadly, but then I can make it unsafe. Scheduled service in the ship's chapel was interrupted in the most profane manner. Images of saints and martyrs depicted on the altar place started to move and step down from the canvas. The congregation was filled with terror, and dozens perished in the stampede. The illusion disappeared on its own, but it claimed several priests and altar attendants. They said their frenzied shrieks could still be heard echoing under the vaults of the chapel during prayer. Pallatium Stellos. Is that right? Pallatium. Unidentified Imperial voidship. Plasteel ×2. Bloody everywhere. A smuggler's cache. Intoxicating elixir. Onslaught. Stim. Plus miscellaneous, miscellaneous, and miscellaneous. Okay. Alright. Was that a rumour? Okay, there's that one. Discovered a cache on a frozen world. The cache was filled with suspicious substances. One can only hope the owner will not be too aggrieved by their loss. That's when I thought there's rodents. Captain Vendana found dispatch for which perished to request a family relics be retrieved from the cache. Okay, I remember that. It's called Cradle, and it's somewhere near Scourge. Okay. What else do I have to do? Blaze in the Void. B+6, Secrets of the Cult, Heinrichs, Gamma. Done the Forgotten Twins, 10 plus Aquae, Autothency 11. That was up to the north. Okay. That's just ongoing one, these are, I think. Let's get out of Gamma. Okay. Check the Lord Captain's cogitator on the bridge. Okay. Hello, Grantis. Last time I was here, 3 of the planet's barons put a price on my head. Xenotech 2. Yes. My guys were rushed off their feet, selling me to each baron in turn, and then breaking me out of the dungeons every time. Sort of one. Bless their duplicitous souls. Xenotech ×2. That's don't mind that. It's only 2, but it's not often we get Xenotech. I've got 5 now. I still don't have any, is that chemicals? No, mechanisms. Okay. Did you save? Did I miss anything in the conversation? I don't think so. An unknown ship hails you as soon as you're within its detection range. The ship, the Scarlet Pursuer, helmed by Captain Demir Shani, has footfall listed as home port. The message hints transparently a connection with the Kasaballica Mission. A Voxmaster adds that your captain has a proposal for you. Listen to the proposal. The ship lets you know they will readily report you if any information about burning worlds in the Koronus Expanse. Why are they looking for burning worlds? The reply to Cortis is vague. The captain cites a scholarly curiosity in his understudied type of worlds. Upon hearing the message, Magos Pascal expresses a keen interest in burning worlds and asks the Lord Captain to take the issue into consideration. J. Hadar immediately declares that Captain Shani would never dash about the void out of scholarly curiosity, only for a suitably high return. In that case, perhaps the Lord Captain too might want to look into these burning worlds. Essential Overseer makes no comment regarding the Kasaballica message, but is amazed that, for once, esteemed Magus and Mistress Haydaria are in passionate agreement on something. Well, no, you've got no current information on burning worlds, but are willing to sell any you may obtain in the future. You receive the Scarlet Pursuer's projected itinerary, information on systems in which you can find it later. The Captain looks forward to meeting you again, and acquiring information on burning worlds, should you possess it. That is strange. These are all things that have been done, haven't they? Or mostly done. And there's another mechanism. I've got 2 of those now, 3 of those, something like that. It's strange. It was 100 Worlds Crossroads. No, 100 Dreams Crossroads. Crossroads, 100 Dreams. And also, and Grand Spell. I've been to both places, so maybe picked it up. Enforcers from different decks on the Pallatium's vessel report a terrifying sight. The skin of some crew members has become translucent, revealing knots of muscle and blood vessels beneath. Worse yet, small spider-like insects were seen scurrying inside them, snow white, sparkling like ice. The transformed could not see this phenomenon themselves or anybody else, only occasionally complain about prickly feeling in their extremities. Some are branded as mutants and killed. The survivors reverted back after the vessel emerged in real space. It's just weird. No. I suppose I could jump to like the Trinitas. Footfall or Avioris. From here. Okay. Cradle of Khepri. Cradle of Khepri. I spelled Khepri right. Excuse me. Destroyed ship. Someone had a battle and lost. Zero Tech 4. I have 5 at the moment, so maybe I shouldn't have got the plus ×2 from the other one. World. Aha! Another one of these. Completed unknown mechanism. The room completed bit by bit. bit. The rogue trader's crew once again came across a plundered vessel containing ancient machines. This time, Khepri greedily inspected everything down to the last cog. But all they were able to scavenge was another fragment of the aerotech mechanism. Perhaps somewhere in the Expanse there are more ships like this one. Cache, the wall or no mechanism. Okay. What do you do with that one? Lithium times 5. Nice. Lithium times 5. And a distress signal. Distress signal zone. It's a fairly sizable map.
I always keep my options open.
Such a peaceful scene. The likes of which I haven't seen in a long time. No bright flashes, no riot of colors. Just pure white canvas.
No response from anybody? Examine the transmitter. Okay, let's have a look. Is there anything else around?
Let us not dawdle.
Two skeletons are lying in strange positions, if one was either carrying or hugging the other, and didn't let go even in death. Their gear is badly damaged and decayed. Carefully inspect the skeletons and their gear. There are three things worthy of note: fragments of some sort of devices that both skeletons carried on their belts, some shiny trinkets in the remains of the carried skeleton's bag, and an old portable cogitator in the other bag. Examine the broken device. Pieces of broken tech suggest this was a rudimentary radar jammer, an item commonly used by pirates in the Koronus Expanse. Examine the trinkets. They're clearly of Xenos origin. They are miscellaneous, time-worn items that have no particular value. One can assume they're petty trophies looted from several corpses. Try to extract the data from the cogitator. The cogitator has been exposed to elements for decades, or even centuries. A small mirror core is able to extract a fragment of Vox recording, apparently the last communications. We're rich, chaos take me, rich. Look out. Look out, a scout. Look out. Fly, for crying out loud. Spit it out, what have you found? Scout 1. Rich, screw footfall. The Expanse can go to the Orcs. We're out here. Calixis, here we come. Look out, yeah, because without record, Calixis is definitely the place to go. What makes you think life's better there anyway? Scout. I want a house on some planet, a mansion, with a lion statue at the entrance. It will have a servitor with one job, dust in my lion statue. Look out. Fly, you idiot. You're still in a dangerous planet. Quit sending me your hollering. Get back here or just tell me what you found already. Fly. Fly, you coming. I'm coming for you, dumbass. If you're not responding just to mess with me... If you're not responding just to mess with me, you're dead meat. Oh, I found him. See you. Ledge. Athletics.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
Fresh injury. Now I have to do it individually.
Share you. Suck it up and fight.
I won't forget this. That's how it's done.
Oh, I did get up there. Jesus Christ.
Just as I planned.
Cass, light of mine eyes. Have you ever considered dyeing your hair? With your house's wealth, you could afford the finest treatments.
What?
Why ever would I do that? I perceive the hues swirling in people's souls. Their masks cannot deceive my gaze.
I could climb up there or go through here. Or maybe I can't get through there.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And done.
The bone structure indicates these humans belong to an Aldari, not a human. So there was human corpses, there's an Aldari corpse
Rise
here.
to the top, or get left in the dust.
Have a quick look around everywhere before I touch that. That looks like a trap to me. What's this? It's very suspect. The skeleton in decayed tech priest robes is missing its right leg. Judging by what remains of the bones, the leg was hacked off. It seems the person was still alive when it happened. They reached the spot by crawling rather than walking. Well, that kind of
I'm still
torture
new to the art of exploring.
seems like Drakari.
Operation successful.
The motionless surface skull shows no sign of damage. It looks like it was hovered next to the dead master until his battery ran down. Okay. Can't go up here. There's a power thing here. There's a power light cables going everywhere. Some into walls. I've already been over here. That's the Aldari skeleton.
I
My
always
warp
have a backup
sight
plan.
reveals something.
Okay. Disable the mechanism.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
There's some kind of mechanism hidden beneath the fake snowdrift. You were not able to reach it, but it seems you managed to put it out of action.
Keep your wits about you. Is there money to be made?
That looks sus as well here. That looks sus. This looks sus.
Let us not dawdle.
No loot anywhere. Okay, well, here goes zero.
This could be an
How many foes have
opportunity.
you, Elantak?
Deflection 7. Jesus Christ, armor 75. This is going to be tough. And there's 5 of them. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all spread out. And they have burst weapons. No, single dark lance. Where it does a blast. Wow. That's heavy. It doesn't say how big the area effect is. Got dodge reduction and armor penetration. Okay, these are Xenos mines. Okay, I have to avoid those. Do I want to stay together for healing? What's the nearest one? The nearest one is up here. Magenta behind. Pascal behind that. Really, it's got the least amount of health. I can't do anything much, just have plasma pistols. So this is only once per battle, this. Oh no, I can do it every turn. Let's get Jai.
Me? If
Both.
you insist, Lord Captain.
Then buff Argenta.
I can do that. With the right incentive.
And also
Don't get too cocky.
me. Can we bring it down on Argenta?
It's as good as done.
Let's have a look at this. 10 to 18, that's pretty awful. If I go to this, 5% chance to hit the 0 to 3. Oof. This is tough.
I'll do it.
Right, Pascal's going to need some work here on these. Let's just get started, I guess. Is that the toxic one not doing any damage? Or just not matter?
Doubt is for you, my emperor.
35.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Let's have a look if this is reduced. No, no. Nothing. If I go up to here, that wasn't the getting the bounty one. It does critical hit damage. Sniper rifle, blah blah, basic artificial. Nothing to do with toxic. Just takes quarter damage.
I'll do it.
Okay. This is going to be a tough battle.
My faith shields me.
Cassia. Let's get a
Isn't
debuff.
this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, that's one down. Let's get that sorted. Next, this one, I guess. Pascal, the usual. Now let's just give him some dodge. And what's this? Minus 38% for one round. Targets will reject the flesh, suffer 35 shock damage. If it's a machine, it suffers 70 shock damage instead. It's captured to 14 until the end of combat. It's in range.
My competencies are not that universal.
It's out of range.
Request denied. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Okay. Now you get out to here.
Explorers know one route forward.
Got the 70 damage anyway. Get a plasma shot on it.
My vow is to serve.
And 70% cover efficiency and reroll all failed characteristics tests.
The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends.
Try it, maybe it's a freebie. Okay.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act. I am his will made manifest. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do
Can't
it.
do a burst fire. Just wasted that then.
Faith without deeds is why I was chosen. This is
I'll
unacceptable.
get lots of shots.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
So I might be doing more overall.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, you, my Emperor. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Okay, that's that over. So I've done a bit of damage. What does the needle do? Like
Faith
12?
without deeds.
34 with a crit. Oh, 8 shots. Oh, it's about the same, I guess. Let's buff Pascal.
You've got a problem, I've got a price. A moving
Yeah.
target lives longer.
See if you can. 95%.
Don't get too cocky.
Yeah.
Tell me, and it is done.
Missed the 95. Okay. I can do 10 damage.
Stop me.
Lovely. Get myself a wound, have I? Yes. Like a friggin' idiot. 12 to 91.
I'll see to it personally.
55. Now you need healing. Nice dodge. Oh, they've run out of the way when dodges. They could run into those. Alright, let's get early out here. do a heal.
I can heal your wounds, not your soul.
I owe you a debt.
Right, this one's got 142, this one's got 14. Let's do that to there.
If it serves your cause.
Let's do this.
I am not your Xenos pet, move.
Nice. Where'd that come down?
Am I getting paid for this? Oh, you're no fun.
2 left. 1 there and 1 back here. Just can't move anymore. Who can ship off?
You've got a problem. I've got a price.
And that as well.
Don't get too cocky.
What's this one do? Take a nose cover. No, that's fine. My turn. 22 to 172. How much, I don't know. It's evaluating 3. Okay. Might be lucky.
Who, if not me?
Wasn't. Very low. Very low roll.
On it.
And have another go. This one, please.
If it serves your cause. If I must.
Lovely. Have a shot at that, maybe? Might as well. It's a freebie.
Fortune favors the swift. An unworthy soul.
Shush.
It's as good as done.
We've got a fresh wound as well now. So's Cassia. Cassia, go there. Don't run into any
Be
minefields.
careful not to cross my gaze.
It's a debuff. Not hit my own people, good. And finally...
I'm not accustomed to being ordered. Another third painted black.
Hey. Everyone leveled up. Like Cassia. No, them.
Color the uncolored.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Cassia.
Me, Lord Captain.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Kemorak.
A job for
I always keep my options open.
my pleasure. One and it's done.
Well, that disabled something up there. Maybe it didn't do anything.
A job for me.
One of these is going to have to fail.
My pleasure. And done.
Okay. Good luck. I got to the voidship after this.
A job for me.
Okay. More Xeno artifacts. Xeno artifacts. Xeno artifacts. Attack components are scattered amongst the turret wreckage. Perhaps they could be useful.
Keep your wits about you.
The unsettling structure adorned in strange masks vaguely resembles the tenor of a powerful transmitter. It's basically see a cogitator and a few other devices. It seems that some part of the structure is buried underground. We identify a number of elements of the structure. The long-range antenna of a design standard for Imperial colonies, the cogitator, the old Derby beacon, and a half-dozen other devices of varied origin. They're all of one thing in common. This tech is designed to transmit basic signals to neighbouring space, the most common being requests for assistance and ship distress codes. Argenta. Who would set such an indiscriminate trap? One intended to lure in Eldawi and humans and anybody else? Who is an enemy to everyone and everything? We have a common enemy, an eternal one that devours all living things. Have we not seen already its servants on the Lilithan and elsewhere? Getting access to, well, it could be chaos. It seems like Drukhari from that maimed person. Force access to the cogitator. You manage to penetrate the cogitator's defences. Its function is rather simple. The program is designed to activate the transmitter once every 5 years to send out a ship distress signal into space. Turn off the transmitter permanently. You destroy the program to disable the transmitter. No one will respond to the sinister signal ever again. Blow up the structure. You set the charges carefully. Without a doubt, the structure will be destroyed with expert precision, along with the underground part. Good. Lots of outcharge, loads more experience, and more iconoclast. Right. Let's get everyone back to the ship. And, well, that's where we came in. I thought I could jump down, but no. There's nothing to see here now, is there? No, it's
Always
just a
keep
trap.
your eye on the prize.
Just a trap. Oh, something here. Can I expect all of them? Can I get loot with all of them?
And it's done.
I can. Exquisite Wrathbone Blade. Okay, that's 2 done. I think. Was it that one here? Oh, God, it's here.
The machine god grants me insight.
Shuriken pistol. A makeshift heavy xenomesh. Heavy armor. What's this now? Where's 95?
I have learned much in my exile.
The explosion exposed the channel of a cable leading away from the transmitter. It's probably not the only element of the trap. Maybe did that and then that to stop the trap.
Is there money to be made?
It seems like a slightly buggy area. I respect that wreckage over there. So might as well do that and that one there. There's 3 here.
And done.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
My pleasure.
Joy is so good at this.
One and it's done.
Spiral Black Obscura. What the hell is that? Again, Drukhari stuff.
I always have a backup plan.
No more goods anywhere. I'm not going to level up until I get back onto this ship.
I always get the job done. Let us not dawdle.
This is that ledge, isn't it? Yeah.
I always keep my options open.
Cradle of Khepri. Zukari. Trap. Judging by all the Zukari artifacts we found. Okay. Let's get to the bridge. I will level everybody up and go for a pee. When I come back, oh, got through the leveling. And it loads. If it finally loads. Sometimes it takes so long to get back to here. Right, I'll pause this and come back in a second. Okay, leveled up. I got joint offensive. Every time you score a hit, you get +1 stack of tactical advantage. I haven't been using it much because I haven't been doing much damage. Maybe tactical advantage works with... +4 damage to the next attack, so I can use that on my psychic abilities then, possibly. Heinrichs, I got Lorzinos and adaptability. Every stack of versatility increases its critical hit chance by 10 to the end of the turn it stacks. So you could get 40 or 50% crit chance extra if he gets all the adaptability, which is different types of attack on the same turns, from the previous attack. So like melee, AoE melee, I think, ranged, AoE ranged, and another one, maybe like a blast or burst fire or something, like a grenade. Being different. A grenade plasma melter being different from burst fire, which is like a bolter or something. Something like that anyway. Dira got advice and guidance. First time in combat that any ally becomes a target of this psychic power, they get +10 weapons and ballistic skill to the end of combat. That's okay for her buffs. So it's a small buff. Abelard, I gave him that armour as well. Renitent Beacon, every stack of renewal beacon increases his armour and parry by 1%. And he got that armour that I just picked up, the Xenomesh. Earliet, we got It Will Not Die, increases wounds by half the character's level. She went from 50 to 65, big jump, and mortally effective. Whenever the assassin hits a target with an attack that's 100 lethality or greater for the first time in a round, which will always happen, the assassin immediately regains the AP spent for that attack. Which is good, but does that mean she can get a free attack from that, or just something else to do with the AP? I have to wait and see. Pascal, Blurred Locust. When you use the combat locust stratagem, that's the one that collapses. All the other tactical areas are discharged. They cannot be used this turn. So when you use that, I can recreate one of the things immediately. And perception. Argenta. Inspire and trophy. When you kill prey with tiers 4 or higher, you get plus 2 AP. That's nice. What was this one? Welcome to work, yeah. Cassia. Unnatural allure. As a fellowship buff. She went from 55 to 72. So I gave her plus 22 fellowship. Or 50, sorry, 50 to 72. It's a huge jump for there. And intelligence. Jai went for personal involvement, which is what my main character has as well. Every enemy killed by a master tactician increases the master tactician's resolve by +1 until the end of combat. It's just a resolve buff. So that was our level ups. And as this episode is getting quite long, it's now an hour and a quarter long, I'm going to end this episode here. Quite an enjoyable one. Travelling, killing some Khornists, and then the Drukhari trap at the end, plus some scavenging in between. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye for now.